Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video. I'm really excited to do it. It's going to be the random color challenge, which you can probably tell by the title. If you've never heard of this challenge, I think the first person I saw do it was Jkissa. I don't know if she started it or if someone else started it, so you can let me know down in the comments if someone else was the first one to do this. But basically you just take a whole bunch of random eyeshadows. Like it's kind of difficult to pick the eyeshadows. I'm basically just gonna close my eyes and start picking out of my single shadow palettes. And I'm probably gonna pick about 4 or 5 colors, and I'm gonna create a look using all the colors and nothing else. So this is gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna be using a couple of my more colorful palettes and then some neutrals to see what we get. And hopefully it's not 5 shimmers. That would be great. So I have 3 palettes sitting here in front of me that I'm going to be picking from. There's this one right here, and this one obviously has a lot of colorful eyeshadows and more cool tones. I have this palette right here, which is mostly all of my neutrals, so I thought I would grab a neutral palette just to see what we would get. And then finally, I'm also going to choose from my Sugar Pill palette just because this has, I mean, every color of the rainbow, so I think it'd be fun to have at least one pop of color. I mostly know where all of these colors are since it's like in order, but I'm going to try and pick it as randomly as possible. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick the colors first, and then I'm going to do my face makeup after that and then get into the eyes. You guys always say that you want to see me do my face makeup, so I thought I would include that in this video too. So I think I am going to pick 5 colors. I'm going to choose 2 colors from each of these palettes, and then I'm going to choose 1 color from the Sugar Pill palette. I've been trying to think of the best way to do this to get like the most random color selection, and I thought about writing down on like a piece of paper and just writing down like yellow, blue, brown, and all that, and just picking it randomly, but then I wouldn't get like a specific eyeshadow. Then I would have to pick the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to like hold these palettes up here, close my eyes, and I'm going to pick. I don't really know the order of these because I honestly don't reach for them that often anymore, so I won't know what ones I'm picking. So I'm going to start with this one since it's the biggest one. I'm just going to close my eyes and try not to dig my finger into it. I'm just trying to be as random as possible. Okay, this one right here. That's what I'm going to try to grab. Okay, there has got to be a better way to do this because I've already jabbed my finger in one of the shadows, so if you have any ideas that might make this easier, let me know down below because I do want to do more than one of these videos. But I'm going to pick one more from this palette. We're going to go with this one right here. So I'm going to go into this palette here. This one right here. Alright, and then one more out of this one. Is that an eyeshadow? Yeah, there is one there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this Sugar Pill palette and try to pick one as randomly as possible. I don't know which side is what, so I don't know. I'm going to pick this one right here. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm going to put them all in a palette so you can see them all together. Okay, so I put all of the colors that I chose in this little palette here, and these are the colors I'm going to be using to create a look today. So this one right here, the yellow, is Sugar Pill Butter Cupcake. This one right here is Anastasia Orange Soda. This one is Makeup Geek Cosmopolitan. This one is Makeup Geek Neptune. And then the last one here is Colored Rain Malibu. And you guys, look at this selection. It is not bad at all. I feel like it's gonna be a really cool like summery look, which I'm excited about because I'm totally ready for summer. And I'm so shocked that I actually got like a transition color. I got like, you know, I got some mattes and I got some shimmers. So I'm excited. But to make it a little bit easier on myself to film, I am gonna do my face makeup first. I just find it's so much easier for me to film if I have my face makeup done before my eyes, even though I don't like to do that if I'm going out, but that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm going to show you what I'm putting on my face on camera. I know a lot of people that do this video choose like a random blush, a random highlight, and all that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but I might choose like a random lip color, so we'll do that at the end. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I'm trying to mix it up because I literally use the same like 2 foundations on my channel, so I'm trying to use some that I don't use that often. I do like this foundation, but I'm pretty oily, so it doesn't control my oils for very long, so if I want to wear my makeup long term, I cannot use this. And then also, this is about 10,000 shades too dark for me. I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of this LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation. It's a white one, so I've been using this a lot because literally all of my foundations are too dark for me. I used to really like mixing this L'Oreal Pro Glow with the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation because the Lock-It foundation is super thick and this Pro Glow is obviously a lot thinner and it's also more glowy than the Kat Von D, so I thought it was a good mix if you guys have both those foundations and want to try it out. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is also too dark for me, but I think it's going to be okay for today. This is the color Light Neutral. And usually I like to go maybe like a shade lighter than my skin tone with my concealer, or just my same skin tone, and this one's probably a shade darker than my actual skin tone. But once it's blended out, it doesn't look too bad. And then to set all that, I'm going to use my favorite loose powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I have the shade Fair. Now that I have the base down, I'm going to start on my eyes, and first I'm just going to place orange soda right here, and I'm just going to put that kind of messily all over my crease area. And I'm also going to be dragging that color kind of under my eye as well, just making like a little rounded shape like this. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the blue. This is Makeup Geek Neptune. And for this I am using a Sigma L04 brush. It's just like the tiniest little pencil brush, and I'm going to be going along my lower lash line with this color. Usually I like to use a base for this color because blues are honestly just kind of hard to make, especially like a matte cobalt blue like this. But I think that kind of defeats the purpose of the challenge, right? So I'm not going to use any base today. And then I'm going to take that on a Morphe M507 brush. It's just like a detailed crease brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of it on that brush to blend it and smoke it out a little bit. And then on that same brush, I'm going to kind of start taking it in my very outer crease right here and connecting it with the lower lash line and blending it outwards kind of in a wing shape. Every time I've seen these challenge videos, people have always come up with the coolest color placements, and they kind of, I guess, like push their limits and try not to do something so traditional even if they got colors that go well together. So I'm going to try and create something that's a little bit different, hopefully. And this blue color is like the darkest color that I have to work with today, so I'm just going to be really building it up. Alright, next I'm going to go in with like my all-time favorite eyeshadow ever, so I'm so excited it got included in this video. It is Sugar Pill Butter Cupcake. It's literally the best yellow in the whole world. And I'm going to take this on a Morphe M514. It's usually like a detailed crease brush, but I'm going to be placing this in my inner corner kind of messily, and it's going to go both on the upper and lower lid and then also the inner corner. And I'm also going to be blending this color kind of up into the crease where I put orange soda as well. Okay, now looking how it is now, I think I want to bring a little bit more of this Neptune color up into my crease a bit. So I'm going to be using a Makeup Shack T67 brush, and I'm just going to be dragging that a little bit more up into my crease. I've really been liking doing these more winged out looks because I've always done a lot of more rounded looks where they weren't winged out, so I think it's just like a nice little change lately. Okay, now to start incorporating some of the shimmers. First I'm going to go in with Cosmopolitan here, and I'm going to take that on this Makeup Shack T13 brush, and I'm going to keep that on the inner corner here and kind of blend it in with the yellow, get like on the inner third part of my eyelid. Alright, we just have one more color to use, and it's going to be Malibu, obviously, and this is going to go kind of right in the center of my lid and blend into this blue on my outer corner. So to start, I think I'm just going to take my finger because this shadow works really well with your finger. It's like kind of like a Makeup Geek foiled shadow, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center and then blend it towards the blue. And then I'm going to take like a clean part of my finger to blend out the harsh edge next to the more warm tones. And then just to pack a little bit more color and get a little more precise, I'm going to take it on this BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. This is from the Studio Pro line, and I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of Fix Plus. And then this way I can just kind of get up into my crease a little bit more precisely than using my finger. And then I'm just going to go back and forth between all the colors just to make sure they're all blended nicely. Alright, it's looking a little crazy right now. I think that's because it kind of is a crazy look, but I think adding lashes and some black liner in my waterline will help. So this is the Thrive Cosmetics Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner, and I'm just going to put that on my lower waterline. You guys, I'm having to take so many coffee breaks during this video because I stayed up till 2 a.m. last night, which I never do. You know me, I have a hard time even staying up past 10 o'clock at night. Like 10 is late for me, and I don't know what got into me. I just wanted to stay up late, and I woke up feeling like I had a hangover, but I didn't have anything to drink. I'm just getting old and I can't stay up late anymore. So I'm living off coffee. All right, I'm gonna apply some mascara really quick. I'm gonna use the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara. Alright, and the lashes I'm going to use today are the Makeup Shack Evelyn lashes. I've actually never used this style yet, so I'm excited to try that out. I wanted to pick out some like more natural kind of lashes so it doesn't distract from all the colors on the eyes. Alright, now that the eyes are finished, I'm going to finish doing my face. I'm going to contour and bronze using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to mix these two shades right here. And I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush. This is from the Rose Quartz set, and I think this is my favorite set by BH Cosmetics, so if you've been wondering which set to get from them, because I know that their website can be really overwhelming when it comes to getting brushes, I definitely recommend that one. And I think I'm going to bring my bronzer just a little bit lower than I normally would because I don't think I'm going to wear any blush today. I just don't want it to distract from all the colors on my eyes. Sometimes when I don't want to wear blush, that's what I'll do. I'll just bring my bronzer just a little bit lower down on my cheek. Alright, and I'm really excited about the highlighter I'm using today. I'm going to use the very famous Anastasia Amrezy collab. This is what it looks like if you have not seen it for some reason. And I've had a lot of people on Instagram ask me how I like it, if it's like too dark for me. I was really worried when I got it if it was gonna be too dark for my skin tone. I'm not like the fairest of fair, but I'm definitely pretty pale. And I was worried that this is gonna be too dark on me, but it's not at all. I think they did a really good job of coming up with a shade that is good on a lot of different skin tones. I think it's hard to find highlighter that's good for fair all the way to deep skin, and I think they did a pretty good job with this. So I'm going to take that on a Makeup Shack T34 brush. And if you're familiar with the Glow Kits by Anastasia, this is definitely a different formula. It's more hard in the pan, and it doesn't have any glitter chunks at all. It's really, really smooth, but I would say that this one's easier to build up than the Glow Kits. The Glow Kits can be pretty blinding like right off the bat, but this one, if you use like a brush like this, it's a little bit more diffused. I haven't really been highlighting like crazy lately, but something about this highlighter, man, it just makes me want to put it all over my face. And it definitely gives you more of like a wet look than like a stripe on your face. It's really easy to diffuse and blend out into the rest of your face. I'm very passionate about this. I don't know if this is limited edition, but it is. If it is, I think you should definitely pick it up. Alright, and I guess the final thing to do is find a lip, and I think I'm going to try and find a liquid lipstick of like, you know, like a nude and then a pink and maybe a berry, and just try to pick one from each kind of category and then close my eyes and pick it. Alright, so I have 4 lipsticks here. These are all the Anastasia matte lipsticks, and I chose these because I have them kind of lined up in like from lightest to darkest, but there's no way to tell on the packaging at all what color they are, so I basically just chose 4, kind of skipping a few and going down to the end, so I have no idea what colors I chose, and I guess I'm just going to spin them around like this, and I'm gonna pick one. We're gonna go with this one right here. Oh gosh, I'm scared. This could be like the most horrible combination ever. You guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this on. I'm gonna look like a straight clown. I mean, it might look good with the teal on my eyes, but it's just like a little much, you know? But we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of lip balm because these are very matte. And I find a little bit of lip balm under these just helps them apply smoother. Oh my gosh, you guys. This was going so well. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice because it matches the teal in my eyes, but like it's probably the last thing I would have chose. Alright you guys, and this is what I came up with for the random color challenge. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. I think this was so fun to do, and I really want to keep doing these videos maybe every couple months or so. So if you are interested in that, then let me know down in the comments so I know that you want to see it too. And if you guys have been curious about this challenge and kind of been wanting to do it, I totally encourage you to do it. It's super fun, and even if you're not going to film it or take photos of it or anything, it just kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone, I guess, and you never know what combinations you're going to come up with. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. I post new videos every single Wednesday about 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I know YouTube is kind of messed up with their like notification system, so if you want to be notified when I upload, you can click the little bell, and I think you might have to go into your settings and change it from occasionally to all the time if you want to be notified when I upload. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my other socials, Twitter, Instagram. I'm not using Snapchat anymore because the update is trash. So probably just Instagram and Twitter. I think I'm cutting Snapchat out of my life. But all those will be linked down below. It's all at tesseffects. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye!